Heavy duty. Well, the rain stopped. Yep, it's heavy duty. It's pretty similar to my motorcycle lift, except that instead of having two arms that go under the frame, it has receptacles or little pods for the wheels. I looked at Amazon and it's the same price, $180 plus tax. Theirs was free shipping. But I needed it. I gotta weld this mower deck. It's beat to crap. Beat up. That's supposed to go straight down. That wheel arm was gouging into the ground. I just cut it and lifted it up. The deck is cracked over there. It's really time for a new mower, but Mrs. CW doesn't want to spend the money. This one was almost $5,000, and that one was $8,000. So, yeah, the diesel that I'd like to get, the Ferris with suspension, is $16,000. Woo, too much money. And these belts are expensive. $100 for this belt. 86 plus shipping. $100. Too long and too heavy. Should be two belts. One to the middle blade like this one, and the one that runs off the side, and this blade is toast. They don't last because I use these machines like tractors. That's what I really need, but you convince Mrs. CW to spend the money. Alright, I'm going to open up this box and see what's inside. Made in China. Made in China. Made in China. They talk on the radio about the price of labor in China going up because all the peasants are figuring out that these companies are making lots of good money. So they're getting fussy, they want unions, and sounds familiar, huh? Shipped from China, assembly line, make lots of them. I lent my motorcycle lift to a friend of mine, and he lost this arm. Don't know where it went. Lent my tow dolly to a friend of mine, he lost the pin that goes in for the ratchet strap. Yep, a little piece of wood, so the wheels don't go through the box. I don't think it's as strong as my motorcycle one, because my motorcycle weighs 675 pounds, and this thing's only good for 500. So, I wonder how much the front of this machine weighs. No idea. Maybe I'll look inside the manual. It'll tell me how much it weighs. Manual. We don't need no stinking manual. So I already put the jack on backwards. I was wondering why the rod hole didn't line up. There we go. So I'm figuring out how to put this thing together. I don't like reading instructions. Instructions are for people that can read. I need two hands to put in these little pieces. Oh, the ants found it. Oh, little pieces. Interesting. All right, let's see how it works. $202.5. Crank her up! Crank her up! Wow, amazing. $200 and your Chinese lawnmower lift is on the job. That's it. You release, it locks into the groove. Look at that. Just like that. Uh-oh. It's a beautiful thing. I'm just going to drill a hole in this steel plate. Hold up one of the wooden beams. Our fancy job we're doing if this camera would stay still. Come on. There we go. I'm no machinist. I just have a crappy Chinese drill press. Sure be drilling by hand, I'll tell you. There. Now I can finish my insulating. One little piece of steel. It's lifted. .42 5/8 inches. I don't know. I don't think it's going to fit this big mower. .44. 42.5. I don't know. It might be a little too big for this little machine. I guess I'll have to go back to China and get a bigger one. Or I'll just put a spacer here. Up to 43 inches. It's actually 42 3/4. You figure out the metric. Sounds like 1.5 meters. There. Luck and made in Holland. Yep. $1 meter, 9 centimeters. Do I keep it or do I modify it? Or what? I've had this for 1991. 22 years. Does it work?
No smoking.
22 years.
No smoking. No smoking.
Perfectly.
No smoking.
Sitting there for 20-something years. Go figure. Guy driving an 87 Caprice classic wagon, old style, with the streamlined mirrors. That I bought that, or he gave it to me. His vehicle was full. I mean, full! Chinese junk. Alright, I gotta fix that idler, it's bent. And I might put a reinforcement down the back, and maybe I'll make an arm that I can pull that back with. They want you to put a 3/8 ratchet head in there, but I can think of a better way to do it. I got a ladybug crawling on me. Alrighty, back to work.